We were doing the chapter machine. Today we will do about pulley. What is the pulley? We say a circular or wooden or metallic disc which is capable of rotation by a strand about an axis is called pulley. So we have different type of pulleys. Pulley is a kind of machine which helps to apply the effort in the convenient direction and also help us to gain in mechanical advantage. So we have number one, single fixed pulley. Single fixed pulley. See, fixed pulley is the pulley whose axis of rotation is fixed, will not move along with the pulley. Pulley will rotate about it. This is called fixed pulley. The axis is supported by a rigid support. We will be rotating the pulley with the help of material. That material is called strand. It can be string, it can be thread, it can be rope, it can be chain, it can be cable. So depending upon the type of load we are lifting. So suppose one side we are keeping load and another side we are applying the effort to lift the load. We will mark the force of tension in the string like this or in the strand. We use the word called strand. Strand is the material used for rotating the pulley and to lift the load. That is called strand. So we draw the diagram and this T stands for T means the force of tension or tension force we call it. Or we simply call it tension. So the string becomes tight. Here also the string will be tight because of the effort you have to give here in order to lift the load up. Effort goes down, the load will go up. So here we write load is supported by one tension. Effort load is lifted through one end of the string and effort is given through the another end of the string, another part of the string, that is effort is given by one end of the string, that is T. So mechanical advantage formula we have load by effort. The answer will come T upon T, the answer will come 1. Velocity ratio of this pulley system. Velocity ratio in the pulley system we find number of tensions supporting the load. One tension is supporting the load, so velocity ratio will be 1. What is the meaning of velocity ratio? Displacement of the effort to the displacement of the load. So they are equal. That is, effort and the load, they will move by the same distance. If load moves up by 1 meter, then effort will go down by 1 meter. Same distance they will travel at the same time. So mechanical advantage of this pulley system is coming 1. So it doesn't provide any mechanical advantage. But why such pulley is used? For what reason this pulley is used? We say this pulley is used to apply the effort in the downward direction, which is the convenient direction for lifting a load. Though it does not, it tells you the effort and the load will be of same value because mechanical advantage is 1. So that means whatever is the load, we have to apply the same effort. But in practice, we have to give slightly more effort than the load. The reason is because we are to overcome the weight of the pulleys, friction, and the weight of the strand. Like rope and all, they will be also, quite heavy and they will have weights. With this effort, we have to overcome them also, right? Those weights also, extra weight also. That's why in practice, the effort will be more than the load. Slightly little extra effort we have to put in order to overcome the load. But the advantage of this pulley system is that it gives a convenient direction for the effort, which is downward direction, in order to lift the load. Why we consider the downward direction of effort convenient? The reason is because it is towards gravity. One can put one's body weight as an effort, and another one advantage is we can lift the load up to a desirable height, up to the height till where we want to reach the load. If we apply the effort in the upward direction, so we cannot lift the load up to a desirable height. You can lift only up to where your hand goes. You can't lift more than that. But with this system, we can lift the load to any height, maybe 50 meter high, maybe 20 meter high, any height. You can see the flag stand in the pole. The pole is quite long, so the flag stand is lifted up there by pulling the rope downward. The flags will be going up there. So this is a very advantageous, the downward direction, and this is convenient. Name a place where this pulley is used. We say in a well. when we fill a bucket full of water from a well, we use this kind of pulley system. It provides convenient direction for the effort to be applied. If you try to lift the bucket full of water from the well directly in the upward direction like this, it is inconvenient. The person may not be able to put the entire effort of his body weight, and there is a chance that the person may even fall down because of the unstable equilibrium. That will be quite inconvenient and risky also. That's why we use the pulley system. So it makes the the load to be lifted conveniently. So understood as a pulley system. Is it okay? Then we have next one is single movable pulley. Single, instead of fixed pulley, I let you know movable pulley. Movable pulley will be having a strand directly connected to a support here, and a pulley will be hanging here like this, and the load will be connected to the pulley, not to the end of the string or end of the strand. And now we will be lifting, giving the effort like this and lift the load. This is the load or there. Here we mark the force of tension here upward, here also force of tension in the upward direction here. This effort will be used to lift the load. So this time tension to be marked always in the upward direction. In every case the tension will be in the upward direction. So we write here load, both the tensions are lifting the pulley as well as the load, both of them. So we write here, or in other words, effort is lifting the load, but effort is equal to one tension. That means load will be equal to 2T here. Twice two tensions is lifting the load. Both the ends of the string is lifting the load. Effort is to one side of the string is 1T. So mechanical one time value will be 2T by T. The answer will come here 2. Velocity ratio, you see how many tensions supporting the load. So there are 2. So velocity ratio will be also 2. That means this time effort will move the distance twice the distance moved by the load. If the load moves by 1 meter, then effort will move by 2 meter altogether. Displacement in the effort will be 2 because the velocity ratio is 2. That means dE is twice of dl, 2 times of dl. Okay. This pulley system provides mechanical advantage and it acts as a force multiplier. That means you have to give the effort lesser than the load. You have to give the effort 1 by 2 times of the load. That means half of the load because the mechanical advantage is 2. So your effort will be 1 by 2 times of L, or L by 2 will be the value of effort. Effort will be equal to L by 2. Then you have to give a lesser effort. But one disadvantage is that the direction of effort, which is in the upward direction, which is inconvenient. So this pulley system has got advantage as well as disadvantage. But we have a method of changing the direction of effort to the downward direction, which is convenient. And what is that method? The method is that we have, instead of applying the effort in the upward direction, we will be using a fixed pulley like the previous one. Fixed pulley is here. Now the fixed pulley will change the direction of the effort like this. Effort now will be coming in the downward direction. Here it is T like this. This same string is passing over, and effort comes. This thing will not change. Load is still supported by 2 tensions because this one gets lifted up by both this ends of the string, that is 2T. Effort is given to the one tension, and mechanical advantage will be same. Velocity ratio also will be the same. So it will have advantages, 2 advantages now: force multiplier as well as the direction is convenient. So they ask very often why a movable pulley is provided with a fixed pulley. What is the reason we use a fixed pulley along with a movable pulley? Fixed pulley's role is to change the direction of effort to the downward direction, which is convenient. And what is the role of this movable pulley? It acts as a force. It makes the pulley to behave as a force multiplier machine. It helps us to gain in the mechanical advantage. That is, it helps us to apply the lesser effort than the load. Understood? If there are 2 pulleys shown at A and B, then we ask what is the role of the pulley A and what is the role of the pulley A B. We say pulley A role is to provide mechanical advantage, and pulley B role is to change the direction of effort to the downward direction which is convenient. Is it understood? Okay. That is, if they ask you to draw single pulley whose mechanical advantage is 2 or velocity ratio 2, which one you will draw? This one draw or the previous one? Velocity ratio mechanical advantage must be 2, then you draw this one, movable one. Whose mechanical advantage of velocity ratio is 1. So which pulling system you will make? The first one, previous one. Okay. Now we have block and tackle system of pulleys. Block and tackle system of pulleys. Block and tackle system of pulleys. Block and tackle means we have number of pulleys which we divide into 2 blocks and we tackle them by a single strand. Single strand will be moving all the pulleys. So let us have the system of 5 pulleys. I will show first. How can we draw the diagram of block and tackle system of 5 pulleys? So for that we will be using 2 blocks. First block we will have the fixed pulleys, that is fixed axis of rotation here. The pulleys here will not be movable, it will be only rotating here. Like this. One hook here, then there will be lower block here, lower block with a load over here. This pulley will be smaller, the next will be bigger, and the next will be biggest. Then this one will have the same size. So we should draw so that they are looking like having same size. Approximately they should look like of same size. This one and this one should have same size. They should look like having same size. Now we have to connect the strand. Okay, we have to tackle all the pulleys with that strand only. All the pulleys must rotate. So you have to keep one round over each pulley. Okay, if we start from the lower hook, we can have a look at it. Lower hook are starting this way, one round like this, another round like this, right? And then the effort and downward direction coming is fine. If you start from the upper hook, you will not be able to rotate all the pulleys with a single strand over here. There is one round if you give here, another round. We have to give, already round is given, so you can't give another round. So the upper hook connection is becoming long, so you have to start from the lower hook, the stand connection. Like this one round, like this you will give this way, it will come here, now it will come here, like this. Here is the diagram. This is the direction of effort. Keep all the strings tight, show them tight, don't keep it loose, don't make it loose ones. At least they should look like tight, all the strings are tight. In the string we will mark the force of tension in the upper direction T, here also we mark T, here also we mark T, everywhere we mark T, here also is T, here also will be tensions T. The total how many tension we are marking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this end of the string is we are using the effort. It is not directly lifting the load. These all are lifting the load here. So we will be writing a load is supported by 5 tensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effort is by one end of the string, that is T. Therefore, mechanical advantage formula we have load by the effort, that is 5T by T, the answer will come 5. So it is a better, it provides more mechanical advantage because mechanical advantage is 5. That means your effort will be L by 5, which is 1 by 5 times of the load. And we find velocity ratio. You see velocity ratio, how many tensions is supporting the load? 5. So velocity ratio will be 5. In other words, we can write number of pulleys. Velocity ratio is equal to the number of pulleys. Yes, tension will be in upward direction because pulleys you are hanging this way vertically. So the tension will be in upward direction. If the pulleys are kept like this way, suppose here is the pulley and you are giving the, you are rotating this way, suppose this way, then the tension will act like this. This way you are pulling it, the tension is here. But now the syllabus, your syllabus says that pulleys are hanging there with the support. So then definitely all the tension will be acting in the upward direction. Alright. So more the number of pulleys, more the velocity ratio it will have, and of course more the mechanical advantage. And it provides a convenient direction for the effort also to be applied. So this is how we will do. If there are 5 pulleys, we will keep 3 up and 2 down. If there are 7 pulleys, you keep one pulley more in the upper block than in the lower block. The pulleys in the lower block are movable, so they are moving along with the support and with the load and the pulley is also moving together there. But these 3 are fixed pulleys, they do not move. Only pulleys rotate about this axis and the axis do not move. Here the axis are also moving. If they ask you how can you increase the efficiency of a pulley system, we say by using lubricants, by polishing the pulleys and by using the pulleys in the lower block as light as possible. You should use these pulleys much lightweight as possible, because when you are lifting it, the pulleys also you have to lift up. That means your some part of the effort will be overcoming these pulleys as well as the load. So the pulleys must be as light as possible, as lightweight as possible. So that suggestion you can give. So if there are 7 pulleys, how to divide 4 up, 3 down? If there are 3 pulleys, then 2 up, 1 down. The same way we can draw. You can practice a few at home and check how. You should connect it from the lower hook. Then only you will be able to rotate all the pulleys with a single strand. Yes. Now I am coming to that one. Now, if there are even number of pulleys such as 4 pulleys, such as 6 pulleys, they will divide equally, 2 up, 2 down. Now let us see in this case. We are having upper block, we are having a lower block. Okay, one pulley is smaller, the next pulley bigger. Here also this pulley will be like this, smaller, same size. Other will be bigger than that here. Now, let us check now from which of these 2 hooks we should connect the strand and tackle all the pulleys. From here, if I start, just see from the upper hook, if I begin, so it goes like this: one drawn, and it's going downward direction. It is fine. So that means we can tackle all the pulleys by a single strand if I start from the upper hook. If I start from the lower hook, let us see whether it's possible or not. One rod I will give, and effort will come in the upward direction. It is also possible. So when the number of pulleys are even, there will be 2 possibilities. We can start from the lower hook and we can start even from the upper hook. Both possibilities are there. But if I start from the upper hook, the direction of effort will be downward, convenient direction. If I start from the lower hook, the effort direction will be upward. So which is inconvenient, which is slightly disadvantageous. Now I will check now. Suppose I am starting so that the effort comes in the downward direction. Okay, like this one round here I will give like this. Here, effort in the downward direction. Let us mark tension as usual. T, here also T, here also T, here also T. These are supporting the load, and this one end of the string is supporting this is the tension due to the effort. So that load is equal to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each part of the string will mark tension. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one. And effort is equal to 1 tension. Therefore, mechanical advantage will come 40 by P. Load by effort, that is 4. Velocity ratio, how many tensions supporting the load? 4. So, velocity ratio is coming 4. So, mechanical advantage is 4. That means load will be, effort will be L by 4. And velocity ratio 4, that means dE is equal to 4 of dl, 4 times of dl. So, load will move by 1 meter, then the dE will move by 4 times, that is 4 times more, 4 into 1, 4 meters. Understood? This diagram understood? Now, let us check the same diagram, but I will start from the lower hook now. Just now I started from the upper hook. Now I will be starting from the lower hook. Now see what is happening. But it is possible to do. It is possible to tackle all the pulleys even using the lower hook. Suppose lower hook I will start with this one round here, one round here, one round here, one round here, and one round here. Effort is in the upper direction, which is inconvenient. But now I will mark the tensions here in this case. T, here also T, here also T, here also T. Effort in the upward direction will be directly lifting the load. So now this time, how many tensions supporting the load? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This string in the upward direction will be lifting the load. So we write effort load is equal to 5T. All effort is directly lifting the load here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And effort is the answer will become 5T by T, 5. Mechanical advantage will increase. The velocity ratio also will be 5 because 5 tensions supporting the load. If they ask you draw system of block and tank system of 4 pulleys so that the velocity ratio is 5, then you have to draw this one. Effort must come in the upward direction. Whenever effort comes in the downward direction, then the number of pulleys will be equal to the velocity ratio. And in case of odd number of pulleys, there is only one possibility: the effort always will come in the downward direction. We can't have the effort in the upward direction, never. So there is only one possibility over there. So velocity ratio is equal to the number of pulleys. But in this case, there are both possibilities. Previously, I showed when the effort coming in the downward direction, the 4 pulleys were there, so velocity ratio was 4. But now in this case, the velocity ratio is coming 5. So if in the question they will clarify, they are asking draw block and tackle system of 4 pulleys so that the velocity ratio is 5, you will draw this one. Or so that the effort in the upward direction, you will draw this one. And what is the velocity ratio of this system? You will say 5. What is the mechanical advantage? That also comes 5. They both come 4. What is the advantage? It provides more mechanical advantage than the previous than the normal one. Because previous mechanical advantage is 4. Now it is 5. But there is one disadvantage: the direction of effort. But again, they may ask you suggestion. How can you change the direction of effort? How can we change the direction of effort to the downward direction and make it convenient? How can we do it? Yeah, you have to use a single fixed pulley along with it. Yes, like this. With the fixed support here. Like this you can do it, and now you can have the effort in the downward direction applied. This property will not change. None of them will change. Now the effort in the downward direction will not be lifting the load directly, but through these tensions. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing will not change. Only the direction now becomes convenient, which is downward direction. Understood? Out here. Connection you can change. You want to, like instead of starting from the lower, we start from the upper row. No. The question says draw the system of 4 pulleys so that the effort in the upward direction. Then you have to do this way, you know. If we start from the lower row, the effort will come downward direction. And if question comes that draw system of 4 pulleys so that velocity ratio is 5. So which one you draw? You have to start from the lower row, then the velocity ratio become 5. You can't change it. You are not allowed to change it. Understand? Yeah, the question will clarify which kind of pulley system you have to make. The effort should come downward direction or upward direction. The question will tell you, or they will give a clue of velocity ratio. They will say 4 pulleys, but velocity ratio should be 5. Then you will be drawing this kind. And if this is extra part, they ask you suggestion of how can you change the direction of effort. They will say by using a single fixed pulley. Just to alter the direction of the effort, just to change the direction of effort. Alright. So this was the theory part of this chapter. Okay, this chapter theory is over. Now only numericals there. I think we did some numericals. You must have seen the copy. And the numericals are quite easy out here in this chapter. Lever, you don't have any syllabus, so lever question also will not come. Okay. We are doing some problems here. Question number 4 from your book. Question number 4, and you will see the notes also it is given. I think according to your notes, physics notes, this is question number 1. The question says the block and tracker system consisting of 3 pulleys. A load of 75 kg is raised with an effort of 25 kg. Find mechanical advantage. So mechanical advantage formula, we have load by the effort. Load is given in the question 75 kgf and effort is 25. Same units. Cancel answer is 3. The first answer false. There are 3 pulleys, so there is only one possibility. The velocity ratio will be on 3 only. If there are 4 pulleys, the velocity ratio could be 4, could be 5. So there are 2 possibilities. And for that, in the question they will clarify. That's why usually, so far in ICC, they have talked about only find the numerical problems about only the odd number of pulleys. They have not asked so far about the even number of pulleys. But if they ask, they will give certain kind of clues, certain kind of hints will be given in the question, and you have to follow the trick. Velocity ratio will be 3 because is equal to number of pulleys. Number of pulleys is 3, so velocity ratio is also 3. Answer. Third part is asking find efficiency. In efficiency formula we have AMA by VR. Normally efficiency we calculate in terms of percentage into 100%. Mechanical advantage 3. This is also 3 into 100. 3 cancel. The answer is 100%. If there's what assumptions have been made in 100% time we are assuming that there is no loss of energy. That means there is no friction and the ideal machine and pulleys and all are weightless. You are assuming that. Understood? Now, second problem which we did according to the copy is over here. Question says a block and tangle system has 5 pulleys. 5. Effort of 1000 Newton is needed in the downward direction. So as to raise a load of 4500 Newton, calculate mechanical advantage. Same way. Mechanical advantage will be equal to load by the effort. The load is given 4500 and the effort is 1000. So answer is 4.5. Second part, they are saying 5 pulleys it has. That is velocity ratio will be how much? 5 only. Odd number of pulleys, so it cannot have 6. If it is even, so it can have the velocity ratio equal to the number of pulleys or velocity ratio will be number of pulleys plus one more, depending upon the situation. How is the effort, like what is the direction of the effort, downward or upward? They will say all that. Third case, find efficiency of the system. Efficiency formula we have NA by VR into 100%. Percentage wise we are calculating efficiency, that is 4.5 by 5 into 100, the answer will come 90%. Yes. Next one extra question I have given there in the notes, that find the weight of the pulleys and the friction. That is extra effort. How much extra effort you are giving? You can have the weight of pulleys and friction. That is extra effort. In short, we can realize extra effort, extra amount of effort, extra effort. We are finding by this formula A E minus L. Though problem on this has not come so far in ICSE, but there is a very little chance. But you should know this also. A E minus L. A means number of pulleys. How many pulleys are there? 5. Into effort value, how much is the value of effort? Effort is given 1000, so write 1000 minus the load is 4500. The 5000 minus the answer will come 500 Newton. That is the answer. Had this been an ideal pulley system, then we would have overcome a load of how much? 5 times more than the effort. If this one would have been ideal, then you could have overcome the load. I mean, mechanical advantage is coming 4. Number of pulleys, how many? 5. So it could have overcome a load of 5000 Newton, but is actually overcoming a load of only 4500. That is 500 extra effort is given, or that is due to the friction and the weight of the pulleys. So that is the answer. Then the next question I did was this one, question number 4. As per this one, your notes. A pulley system has a velocity ratio 3 and efficiency of 80%. Velocity ratio 3 and efficiency is equal to 80%. They are asking, draw label diagram of this pulley system. You know the label diagram, 3 pulleys, so there is no confusion, only one possibility. If they say draw velocity ratio 4, then they will clarify effort downward direction or effort in upward direction. That they will clarify the question. Now they are asking find mechanical advantage. Efficiency formula you can apply here. AB by VR into 100 percentage wise. So here we get 80. Don't add 80 by 100. 100 already written here. Mechanical quantity velocity ratio is 3 into 100. We'll cancel and find mechanical quantity will come 24 by 10. Then the answer will come 2.4. Mechanical quantity is 2.4. First answer. Now the second part we will do effort required. Mechanical quantity formula you can apply. M is equal to load by effort. Mechanical quantity is 2.4. So load is given in the question. Load is given 300 Newton. You have to find the effort. The effort value will come 300 divided by 2.4. Calculate answer will come 125 Newton. If they ask here also find the extra effort or find the value of friction and all, we do the same way. Weight of pulleys is equal to AE minus M. So number of pulleys is 3 and the effort value we are calculating 125 minus actual load is 300. So 375 minutes answer will come 75 minutes. So with this the chapter was short, so it finishes as per the reduced syllabus and further reduced syllabus.